Hi, Bruno here. Welcome to Spainguru. The Spanish Golden Visa. Without a doubt, this is the visa that Spanish law offers that has the most benefits. But first of all, consider that this is not the only option, and your situation may also be eligible for other resident visas, like the non-lucrative visa. Recently, we wrote an article and made a video that I will share here on the top right, that lists all the different types of Spanish visas and residencies, so you can have an idea which could fit you better. Once you have decided that the Golden Visa or Investor Visa is the right route for you to go, these are the investments that will qualify for it. Number one, and the most famous one, the purchase of a real estate for a total value of 500,000 euros in Spain. It can be one or more in real estate and must be free of debt or loans, so you may not buy with a mortgage. Number two, having a bank deposit of 1 million euros. Number three, being in possession of shares or holdings for a total value of 1 million euros. Four, buy Spanish state bonds or public debt worth of 2 million euros. It's worth noticing that just complying with one of the above will be sufficient to obtain the Spanish Golden Visa. And let's go with advantages of this visa, which are many compared to other visa types in Spain. The first great advantage that this residency offers is that it can be requested from within Spain, with the 90 days that you have as a tourist, for example, or it can be requested from the Spanish consulate in the country where you reside. For example, the non-lucrative visa may only be requested from the Spanish consulate in the country where you reside. You cannot do it from within Spain, so this is a great advantage of the Golden Visa. Requesting the Golden Visa from within Spain is also very comfortable because if you appoint immigration experts, they will be able to represent you at all times without having to attend an appointment, and they will be able to get you a favorable response in about 20 business days. The second advantage is that both the investor and his or her spouse, as well as economically dependent minors or adult children, as well as financially dependent parents, will obtain a residency and work permit. In other visa types, dependents of the applicant do not obtain work permits, such is the case of the student visa and the non-lucrative visa. With the non-lucrative visa, neither the applicant nor the dependents may work within Spain, although there is a gray area around remote work under a non-lucrative visa, and you can find all the links in the video description below. The third great advantage of the Golden Visa is that you do not have to reside a minimum amount of time to be able to renew the residency, which will also allow you to have access to more tax strategies, since if you stay in Spain more than 183 days, you will become a Spanish tax resident. With the mere fact of maintaining the investment or the level of investment, that is, you can sell a property and buy another, for example, you will maintain the residency. And let's go with the most common questions about this type of residency. First one is, how long does it last? The first residency will be granted for 2 years, and after that period you can renew it for a period of 5 years. Next question, how long should I hold the initial investment? As long as we want to maintain this type of residency, but as we have said before, we can modify the investment, sell some property, or buy another, or we can change the type of residency, for example, to a non-lucrative visa if we sell our property and we have not yet decided on our next investment. Next question, does this residency visa qualify me for permanent residency or a Spanish passport or Spanish nationality? That's right. But it's very important, if we want to apply for permanent residency or for Spanish citizenship, we must meet their requirements, which are very strict regarding departures from Spain. For instance, we clarify that the Golden Visa does not require us to reside in Spain for a set period of time, which is an advantage of this visa, but it can become a problem if later we want to apply for the Spanish citizenship, because the authorities will check how long we have been in Spain, and that has to be a minimum of 9 months per year. So in case that we have stayed less, we could be potentially rejected if we apply for Spanish citizenship. We published an article on the several categories of grounds for denial of Spanish nationality application. So in case you are interested in this type of visa, here are further requirements you must comply in order to be eligible. The investor, in addition to be of legal age, cannot belong to the European Union. Number 2, the investor must be free of having a criminal record in the last 5 years, either in Spain or any other country. Number 3, the investor has always been able to freely enter all the countries belonging to the Schengen Treaty and the other countries with a valid investment. Number 4, the investor has never had to stay or enter the country illegally. Number 5, the investor must have access to private or public health insurance to cover his stay. And as you probably know already, Spainguru offers you the best health insurance that comply with all the requirements of the golden visa, non-lucrative visa, student visa, etc. You can just go to spainguru.es and go up to the menu and you will find it. Number 6, the investor must have sufficient financial means to be able to support himself and the whole family without having to work in the country, although with this visa you are granted a work permit. And also your dependents, as we have mentioned before. Number 7, the investor must not have any of the infectious diseases such as smallpox, poliomyelitis, Ebola, among others. It's a long list. If you like this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button so you don't miss any of the new content that we upload to the video. And if you need expert advice, just go on spainguru.es. You will find immigration lawyers. You will find also tax experts if you need to file taxes in Spain and also in the USA. You will find also relocation services in Spain, apostille services from the US, sworn translators, and health insurances when you apply for non-lucrative visa, when you apply for golden visa, student visa, you will need health insurances as well. And we also offer certificate of good health for the UK residents. And also if you need to go back to the States and you need a health insurance, we also offer those health insurances too. And of course, if you want to be part of a community, please join our Facebook group, Spain Immigration and Residency Questions, spainguru.es. With more than 16,000 members, where you can ask any single question related to Spanish immigration issues, and you can do it also anonymously. You can also join our non-lucrative visa group with more than 800 members, our Spanish digital nomad visa group. Very important, last but not least, please subscribe to our newsletter. You can opt out anytime. We send this newsletter every single Monday morning, and we feature top discussions on our community and any news related to Spanish immigration. That's all for today. Thank you very much for watching. I wish you a great day. This is Bruno from spainguru.es. Goodbye.